Today I am going to present to you the functioning of the first box, the basic electronic box that comes to manage the regulation of moving funds, chain mats of the entire range of Roland vehicles. That is to say, the manure spreaders, compact Rollforce, Rollmax, but also other products such as sand spreaders and dispensers, so the DAV range and roll feed. This box requires an electrical power supply, so the electrical power comes via this big cable there. Then the box itself is connected to the harness via this plug, which is removable to be able to store the box in a dry place, sheltered in winter, for example. And this beam goes directly to the flow regulator, which is on the machine to be able to drive the belt at variable speeds that we want. This case requires a power supply, so we will focus on the case. The case lights up by pressing the OK key. A brief impulse on the OK key and the small LED here lights up, the case starts up. It initializes and then starts. We can read on the screen, tap OFF, which means carpet off. Where the carpet does not spin, it is at a stop. To turn on the carpet, simply press the button that is here. The small LED lights up and we see the number 38 foot appear, which means that the carpet rotates at 38% of its maximum speed. To adjust the speed of the mat, simply press plus, go up to 100, or if the mat goes too fast, you can lower it by pressing dash. Each time, it returns a mat N with value a mat in manual mode with the percentage of the speed. We also find on this box a hair key. The hair key is used to double the speed of the conveyor when reaching the end of the drain. To accelerate the end of the drain when we arrive in the collapse of the pile, press the button. The LED lights up and we have F, which appears on the screen, and the speed is multiplied by 2. We were at 36% and multiplied by 2 we reach 72. To cut, we press again on the hair and return to 36%, the starting speed. 2. Obviously, if our mat speed is above 50%, when we press the hair we will peak at 100. If I set myself to 60% and press the hair F1 and we are at 100. So we have a possibility of speed from 0 to 100% either in percentage or in meter per minute, which can be configured in the box according to the user's habits, to work either in percentage or in meter per minute. In percentage, we will go from 0 to 100%, and in meter per minute, we will go from 0 to 4.5 meters to 5 meters per minute depending on the configuration of the machine. So here are the main functions of this box. To cut the carpet, I press the green key and it displays carpet off. To turn off the case, simply press this button and the carpet is turned off. Now we will talk about the other features that are available on this first box. The first box manages a security, which is safety under pressure. We have a pressure sensor installed on the machine that says the hydraulic pressure necessary to rotate the chains, and when this pressure exceeds a predefined threshold in the case, it will automatically cut off the chain control to cut the belt. If it forces too much in the machine, it will cut automatically to avoid mechanical breakage. Another important point of this first case, it only manages the direction of operation of the carpet in the direction of emptying. The uncapping function is not available on this case. The stripping is done manually on the hydraulic block directly. Then what we can add is that this box manages meters. It manages for meters, which are accessible by pressing the OK key. A first pulse and there is HP with a number behind it displayed, here, HP 1.04, which means that at the moment the spreader operates for 1 hour and 4/100ths of an hour, it is the partial hour counter. A second impulse, the MTP, which means partial carpet meter, and there we are at 109 meters of carpet. A third impulse brings us to the HT, total hour, so there we are at 1.04, so we are on the same counter as partial hour. And the fourth impulse we arrive on the MTT, meters of total mat, and we are also on 109. On these 4 meters, obviously the partial meters, the HP and the MTP, can be reset to 0, but not the total meters, which are inviolable because they provide information on the work done since the commissioning of the machine. To reset the partial counters, we enter the counters and I press the OK key and we see 0 appear. While doing that, the partial counters are reset to 0 but not the total counters.